That's cool. I like that. Look at her go back, bring her old school back. Yeah.
My coat is like
Burner?
it got on flies.
I see that. She didn't want no socks. That way you can pull. That way you can pull. You know
Yeah, but obviously, I was just scared to catch them. Because I just really got swabbed.
Oh, you got pretty feet. You don't got her
I ain't got no corns, no bunny.
So you got pretty feet, so you got to keep them covered.
Right.
You don't play outside barefoot and stuff. Oh, okay.
I ain't got no corns, no bunnies. None of that.
You wear sneakers, right?
This is actually live. So I want people to say when they're coming on, this is actually live.
Oh,
So
yeah?
last time people are like, really? It's pre-recorded. Janky.
Oh, they like the conversation we had. Yeah. Oh, it's good. Talking about corn feet. That's all stuff.
Yeah. I don't know why people drink. Yeah, I don't know. Loaded.
Like I've been eating rice now. I've been eating rice now.
Why?
Because I'm starting to play around with sports. And then eat more food.
I use rice all the time. Especially when my mom's one. She'll be here. I gotta go get her. I'm gonna go get her on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. She moved in.
She moved to Florida. Yeah.
She by herself?
She lives in the Simi with my sister.
Ah, okay. She was
I'm gonna go get her.
Give me my color home. Bro, you know how things are. My mom called me. How's the kid? You know how the kids are. Get started.
Okay, how many times you gonna play it? Go ahead, DJ. Go ahead, mix it up.
Wait, I just noticed.
You didn't notice it yet? This is like.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like he got a fresh cut.
Are we in the
Oh,
club?
yeah. Izzy, take the hat off. Show her
You
how
got
you
a
look.
Hold on, we in the club. Hold on. Go ahead, club it up. Club it up. One more time.
Hey, show her the cut though.
I just noticed it. I just looked and I'm like, he cut.
Okay. Good evening, Facebook. I'm your girl, Menda Renee.
Your boy Etienne.
Wanda Lim.
And this is Ratchet T.
And we just
We're here.
We chilling.
You ain't got no energy tonight.
we look drained.
Girl, we gonna try. We're gonna try.
Well, I got some energy,
Girl,
so we're gonna wait for everyone to come online, share, and tell everyone that Ratchet T is actually live today.
Yes.
I know we tried to do something last Wednesday as a pre-record, and
Did y'all watch it? Did
anybody watch it? I don't know. I watched it.
Yeah.
I was on the show with Wanda.
We were commenting.
Busting.
It was
Interesting.
you could tell that it wasn't live.
But we told them in advance though.
Yeah, but you could still tell it wasn't.
Did they comment
live.
on it? It was like, oh, we're gonna be live and stuff. No.
No, they were just like
I can say okay.
It was like, why?
right.
Like we are tonight.
People was in the inbox texting me like, what? Wait, where you at?
Right. They were like, how come you ain't live? So
Then Sunday too, they're like, where you at? I was
Right.
like, oh, I've been hiding because I had COVID.
oh, that's not true. She didn't have
That's
COVID.
not true.
That's not true. She didn't have COVID. Let's just spread that right
I
now.
said we can no
Okay.
longer say we are COVID free.
We are COVID.
Well,
free.
I can say that.
Yeah, we
I
good.
just got swabbed, so
All
I'm
right,
COVID
bet.
free.
So
I'm
we
COVID
still
free.
good.
Negroes. I'm still COVID free. So don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us.
Literally, I sent y'all the video. Y'all didn't post it. I was
Subscribe.
getting swabbed.
Subscribe on YouTube.
You put it on the page?
No, she gave it to me.
Oh,
And then
That was
Izzy was like,
fine.
don't be putting that there because people might think y'all got COVID. I'd be like,
no, you
I
gotta.
sent you the negative results.
yeah,
You
no,
could've
I
just
know you negative.
put it right
But
there.
then
She
people
could have
be like,
got
oh, you
tested
got
because
COVID.
she about to get a new job. You know what I mean? They
No,
want
but
to know.
honestly, a lot of people in the healthcare field have to get. You're
Correct.
supposed to get tested
Correct.
often.
Correct. I don't get tested often because I'm around people that got it.
It was negative.
They didn't go deep, right? You know how they get.
No, I swabbed myself.
Oh wow. Okay.
I took it like a G.
I went to Miami.
Even though my eye was like,
I know you was like, oh my God. I'm like, I was looking at it like the video, like,
Did they say stick it deeper, deeper, deeper?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
they tell you what to do before you even get there.
it was like, swab it again, swab it around. I was like,
15 seconds.
it was horror.
Then
was
do the other nostril for
Horror.
another 15 seconds.
Yeah. So I don't think that it's fair that we keep doing this in and out thing. So we're going to have to make up our mind. We recording, pre-record, what we doing? So we're going to figure that out for you guys.
What'd they say?
By Wednesday.
Yeah, but...
No? Okay. So what you drinking tonight, Wanda Lim?
I just poured me some hot Bacardi rum.
Yeah, we call that
hot. Hot.
Like
It's hot.
cider.
No ice,
Basically
no
cider.
nothing.
You basically drinking cider.
Right.
And what you drinking?
I got some water right now.
Yeah. You got to turn that bottle sideways. Like you got to show the pineapple sideways. Yeah, there you go. And you got to turn that other one sideways too. But right behind, there you go.
Because we're not sponsored.
You gotta
We're not
turn-
sponsored by them.
Yeah, we're not sponsored
So we
by
gotta hide.
anything behind us, so we have to put that out there
Right.
because they won't let us post our stuff. So, how was everyone's day?
Long.
Oh, child, I know it was long. I went to go look at some houses today.
Did you find
How'd I go?
anything?
They won't let me be great. Okay, I really believe that they are practicing prejudice against me in this one neighborhood, but it's all good.
No. Explain to the
say
people
that?
what's
Why?
going down.
Right. What's
Tell
going
me.
on?
Every time I find a house in this particular neighborhood,
They don't want to put the neighborhood out there?
they come up PGA. Okay.
All right, Palm Beach Garden.
Okay, Palm Beach Gardens. Okay, every time I go out there, right, I find these beautiful places, right? And I go, oh, I want it, right? And I put an offer in. My mortgage person comes back, oh, nah.
Even though you have.
Even though I'm qualified, well qualified.
Mm-hmm. Ain't got the money.
You can't. Nah, you can't. Mm-mm.
So they're not telling you-
Two times in this development. 2 times. Prejudice is real out here, y'all.
You know, some community, they just want to keep it
White.
one color.
May make America great again.
Where the hat at, though?
Stop the steal. In Kansas City, stop the steal.
Where your hat at?
At home. I'll bring it.
You got to tell people how you got that, though.
Mm-mm.
Did you go to a rally?
It's a secret. I can't tell you. I'm gonna tell you, gotta kill you.
Oh, I don't want that. I don't want
Okay. Might have a coronavirus attached to it. I don't know. Okay, so
what's on the news today?
we're gonna get you caught up to date in 8. It's 8:07, 8:15. We're gonna be done with this segment. Here we go. All right, here we go. So shout out to Don Merrick and Brandon Antoine, who are from Louisiana. They're sanitation workers. They saved a 10-year-old girl that was kidnapped over the weekend. They work for Pelican Waste and Debris. They noticed the car parked on the Amber Alerts. You know how we all get these Amber Alerts?
Yeah.
So they got an Amber Alert and they went to work and they seen this car in the middle of a field and they blocked the car in and they called 911. Saved the girl's life. He was a pedophile who did not register.
He was in the car too, right?
No, I don't know where they were.
Okay. No, the guy that was in the car, like the girl was in there, but he wasn't in there.
I don't know if the girl or the guy was there, but
scary
yeah.
right there. He might come out busting.
But shout out to them, and of course they were African American, so shout out to real superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. This is gonna piggyback on what we talked about. Was it last week or the weekend? The episode before. Government Bill Lee of Tennessee states that transgender athletes will destroy women's sports. This comes after Tennessee Republicans advanced a proposal to restrict transgender participation in public high school sports.
Oh, this high school? Remember they had a pro.
What y'all think about that?
Nah, it's not fair, bro.
What?
Dude, you got male genes, bro.
That's what we're talking about right now.
No, I'm just
gender. I'm just telling you that's what's in them.
To each his own.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, is it okay for your daughter who plays girl basketball to be playing with Jimmy, who's now Janice?
Like, wasn't there a movie like that, Joanna Man?
Joanna Man. Yeah, Joanna Man.
There's actually a female athlete that's like that too.
But I just seen
There's a
that.
dude
I
that's
just
a
seen
female.
that there's a wrestler that's now going to be transgender.
Like, okay, so let me ask you this. Okay, so if you're gonna, and I don't have, I got a question. If you're gonna be
gonna sip my juice.
transgender in wrestling, like he's coming to a woman or she's coming to a man, what is she? What's T Oakley?
She man.
What? So if I'm trying to figure it out. So how does that work?
I'm staying out of this one.
No, I'm just asking because I want to know. I want to know. Okay, so is it a man going to a woman or a woman going to a man that wants to become a wrestler? I just want to know because I just want to know if they're gonna get like fully,
I don't know.
like transform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
I don't know. I
if
just
you're
seen
not
it had
gonna
on a wig, so I don't know if it's
if
a he
you're-
going into a she.
if you're not gonna fully
I
be,
look though. What's it like?
I don't know.
What
I
like
just
that?
seen it and I was just like,
all I'm saying is, I
Right,
just want to make sure because if you're a wrestler, if I'm a woman turning and I'm gonna transgender into a man,
well, I just feel
I
like
wanna make sure I don't
regardless of
have
what
my
it is,
boobs
it's
in
gonna
my-
have
Usually,
dick in the
You know.
face.
you know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, we're gonna move off of this chat. I'm just trying to make sense of it. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Gave me a
Okay.
headache. Just thinking about the visual.
Okay.
I'm pinning you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Right?
So
Right,
everyone,
it's just
Gregory
gonna have, like,
Aldridge,
balls.
67, was arrested Tuesday after one person died and 3 other people were critically injured at the Alena Healthcare Clinic in Buffalo, Minnesota. Y'all heard about that man?
Yeah, but what was the shoot? I seen it on the news. What was the shooting about?
He shot up the place because his brother was addicted to, I think, oxycodone or something like that, because he had a back injury.
Okay.
So they stopped the medication to his brother. So he
Okay.
got upset and just
He did it out of love.
he did it out. Yeah, now he's gonna go to jail and now he's facing murder.
While his brother's still gonna be
Dumbass.
Without the
popping
pills.
pills.
Okay, right.
Without the pills.
He'll find some way to get the
yeah.
pills.
He deserves the jabroni of the day. Yes,
Jackass
of the
of the
week.
day.
Yes, he's the jabroni of the day. Okay.
He had I see it, but that's stupid. I get it. He
I
had
get
the
it.
love. He saw his brother
I get
suffering, so he had to do what he had to do.
I get it. The brother's suffering. He's strung out on drugs. I get it. But at the same time, I'm not gonna go kill.
He could have just went in there and robbed them.
You could have went to a
It's
black
different.
man,
Right.
and
You
been
gotta
like,
walk them off the street.
right, like, yo, bro, I need some pills. You
Right.
Okay. Anyway, that's how they. Okay.
It's funny. In Lake Worth, when you're sitting outside eating some chicken or whatever, the white guy pulls up and say, "Hey, you guys have coke? Man, you the cop, man. Watch out."
Right. Don't no black person say that. You got coke. Get out of
And then my mom
here.
was like, "What the heck?
You got coke. Yeah.
Do we
no.
look like we
I got-
take drugs?"
I got coke in my Coca-Cola bottle. Have a good day.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So up in your Stop the Steal news.
Yo,
That's the Super Bowl.
I'm happy somebody
That's
wrote
the
this
Super
up.
Bowl.
So, is the Gorilla Glue bitch on the agenda for tonight? That was like,
Oh, the eyelid joint? Is that the one they glue her eyelid shut?
no.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear
Oh,
about that.
really? So this lady Gorilla glued her ponytail in
Oh, that's nice.
and has had it in for like a month.
Okay.
Couldn't get it out.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Mhm.
You're gonna have to soak
She
that
started
in.
a GoFundMe account.
What was living in that?
I don't know, but now she's suing Gorilla Glue.
Why? You put it on your head, dummy.
It's for wood.
She used the adhesive one, the spray.
You're dumb.
You
You're
didn't
dumb
see
as
that?
sin.
Oh, you didn't see that?
I didn't see that because I don't look at stupid stuff.
It's all everywhere.
But before I end my segment, let's talk about let's talk about the black woman, the video that you just showed me of the old white lady
Yeah,
spitting on the black woman who was the caretaker, and she's sitting there washing it. Now you know the black woman was recording, so she didn't want to smack the fire out of her. So she
I
washing the
laid her
dishes,
ass out.
and the old lady came up and hot
Right.
spit on her,
Right. Just
not
out of nowhere.
once,
Do you want some more?
not twice, and then threaten her. Do you want some more? Do you want? And then spit on her again. That videotape would have
My
ended real
heart
bad
is like-
because I would have backslapped
I'm thinking of my mom.
the Lord
'Cause she
Jesus
worked with
Christ
old
into
people,
her
and
life.
I'm like,
Okay,
damn, imagine that my mom. She wouldn't even.
I really think the lady probably has some type of dementia going on.
that's why I would have helped her
But
regain her memory
listen.
after I
There's,
smacked
you're
fire
right.
into
In
her
the
face.
comment, there's like, yeah, she probably has dementia, but there's like,
but that
no,
doesn't give her the right
but it's
to
like
do that.
it's so
but-
sad. Dementia still, she suffers from dementia, but she still can't take out the racism.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like
I don't care what you suffer from. You about to suffer from this hand across your face.
clearly you don't got dementia enough because
about
you're
to
still
unfold-
able to hate the
Listen,
black lady. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
It's
about
like,
to unfold my 5-finger ministry
show me.
on your face, like
We
as
don't
I
want
come
no
across.
problems.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
trying to tell you. So that's your up to date Nate.
That's it.
That's it today. Yeah.
No more.
8
I thought
minutes.
but you're gonna talk about the Super Bowl.
8 minutes. No, I just said stop the steal.
I mean, it was a good game,
Stop
but you could
stealing.
tell that they had their numbers.
So why didn't the one of the coaches for the Kansas City Chiefs, wasn't he in a car accident that killed one of the little girls
After the Super Bowl?
before the Super Bowl?
Oh no, I didn't hear about that.
Huh? Oh, the son.
Andy Reid's son.
Oh, that's horrible. Sorry, Andy Reid. Stop drinking and driving.
You think that's what it was?
Of course.
Probably.
Or texting and driving?
No, he was drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pre-Super Bowl. That's
Somebody, she said, I'd rather get spit on. If that was me, I would have kicked the dementia white hole to the roof.
See, that's what I'm trying to see.
But
that's why.
You see how she looked though? She looked like you hit it with a
I
fingernail.
don't
She gonna
care. I
die.
don't care what she looked like. She looked like she'd been laying on the floor calling 911. I fallen. I can't
The
get
old
up.
girl just kept washing them dishes. I was
She's
like,
so
she got
good
right.
because I would have.
But she probably did it because she knew she was recording.
Correct, but I would have slapped fire right into that lady. Let me tell you something. She would have got to know Jesus Christ personally that day. Because I would have slapped it into her.
She would have been like, I
Slapped
see
it
my
into
mother.
her. Let me tell you something. That is the worst thing that somebody can do to somebody is spit on somebody.
Right.
That is so
Right.
nasty.
That is so disgusting.
Exactly.
That's what they say. You rather get punched than a slap.
Yeah.
Because a slap means like I could have did this to you, but nah, you don't deserve this. Let me shame you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You spit on me, you won't spit no more.
Right.
I promise you. Be like,
I'm trying to
what?
think. Have I ever spit on
Okay.
somebody?
I ain't never in my life
That's
spit
so
on
much
anybody.
hate. That's hate.
I mean, not intentionally.
I got some hate for some people that I
not
probably
intentionally.
should have.
Like I know that when I had my braces, I used to unintentionally spit on people.
Yeah, that's geezing. You a geezing.
Yeah, I just because the braces, in your brace face, But I don't like a loogie, and I'm like even my sperm donors, like I've never. I might want to kill them. I might want to spit on them,
one of my.
but I ain't never.
To spit. You feel that's hate.
That's
Pure hate.
I've
never
disgusting.
been mad enough to say I'll spit in your face.
That's disgusting.
I have. I've been that mad.
What to
To
spit?
where I'd be like, I'll spit in your fucking face.
Oh, because that means he did something real bad.
I've been that mad.
But,
I've been mad enough to be like, I'll fuck your brother.
whoa, that's better than spitting in the face.
Oh, I just got hot. In there.
That's way better. I'll take that than that spit.
We missed you on Sunday.
Yeah, you didn't see how sad we got? We looked on the screen.
Wasn't sad.
He was sad.
Why was you sad?
He was just asking for you all night, and I was like, "Yo, go see her." Like,
and then I said, I thought I was like, maybe she's just trying to stay safe.
Well, I just was
your DIY.
that too, but I was waiting for my COVID test to come back. I wanted to make sure that
she's negative, by the way.
She good.
I just wanted to make sure I couldn't take the chance of being infected and then just giving, even though I went outside, but I didn't give a fuck about the people in the stores.
It's not that you had symptoms. You just want to take.
I didn't have any symptoms at all.
I'm
I didn't
just
have
letting
any
people know. They were like, "Oh, throw us itchy."
No. So I went and got tested because, again, like I said, I work in the healthcare field, and the office next to me had a breakout.
Bad.
So I don't go in that office, but because we share the same bathroom,
And
the same elevators
Yeah.
and stuff like that, I went and
Absolutely.
got tested on top of, someone close to me was around someone that could have potentially had COVID. So we went and got tested.
So let me just put this out here, y'all.
My family did go get tested.
So let me just put this out here to you guys that think that you're trying to pull one over on people that don't know. Okay, so if you are around somebody that got COVID and they send you home to go get a COVID test, I expect, listen, as a boss, I expect you to go get tested the next day. Now, I understand you might not be able to go get tested the next day, maybe the next day after that.
Right.
But if you go home on a Thursday late, you should be able to get tested on a Friday.
Right.
Okay.
Because that's what we did.
Okay. So worst case scenario, you don't get that. You get it on a Saturday.
Right.
There should be no reason why I should have your results by Sunday.
Because everything.
Latest Monday.
Right.
Maybe even Tuesday. I'll even give you Tuesday.
Well, it depends on what kind. If you're going to get like the rapid within minutes, which a lot of places do not take those because they say those are inaccurate.
Right.
You can go the same day. They just gotta pay. A lot of people don't have that $150 to pay. But if you do go to a lab, like we went through the lab, and it was 1 to 2 days, we got our results back the next day.
Free,
Yeah,
right?
like
free?
the next day.
That was free.
It's free. Yeah, it was free.
But the rapid ones are
so
they're like $150.
So I'm saying this because I still have an employee out there that is just like lingering, like I ain't get my test results back.
Because you're on vacay.
But I just want to let you know, good old boy. You're not getting paid for them days till I get a test result with some dates. Okay?
Right,
Have a good day.
because
Have a good
when
day.
they send you your results, it shows you the day you tested.
Absolutely.
And
And
it
the
shows-
day
yeah.
it came back.
And for the people that
Absolutely.
try to be slick, you get 2 test results. You get the one from the doctor. They send you their results, and then you get the one from the state of Florida Health Department that tells you that you're negative or not. That's why, if you notice, mine and Milo's were different. I sent you the one from my doctor, and then I sent you the one that they sent him from the state of Florida, which I also have, because they send it to you after, because the doctor sends them the results. But you do get 2.
Just so you know. So I'm just peeping game. So if you think you're trying to run game on me, you're running game on yourself, because you're not going to get paid. So have a good day. All right, just do what you're supposed to do.
And, right, and then
do what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Everyone lives in perfect harmony.
And just to, it's out there for people to find. You could find the results.
Boom. Okay, so
you try to be slick and paid to get a negative result.
Or you get slick and say I ain't got my results yet. Then I get even slicker and say you're not getting paid for them dates. Have a good day. When you give me some results back with the dates that shows when you took the test and when you didn't, and when it came back, then I'll back pay you. But until then, you won't be getting paid. So enjoy your vacation.
I don't know why people would want to play with that. Like as soon as I went home and I found out what the situation was, I was like. When I got a call in the morning to say, oh, such and such, such and such, such and such, I was like, oh, I already made his appointment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's going today.
I love it when people just try to play games.
And then I was like, and I'm going to get mine tomorrow. Just because I've been around this person and this person has been around somebody. And even though we know we didn't have it, let's just get this.
I got to get this weave done tomorrow, y'all. My weave is about to get redone, okay?
What weave?
I'm about to put Gorilla Glue up in this thing, okay?
And then your hair can fall off. Your husband gonna leave.
It's okay, but when he pull it, it won't come off. Just my whole scalp will pull off. To the white meat.
That's stupid.
To the white.
So what we talking about today?
So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as we don't have that many people on, which I'm really upset about because of Super Bowl, and we try to pre-record.
They probably thought we wasn't going to be on because
exactly because we pre-recorded. They were not happy, so we gotta.
That's what they said. They weren't happy.
You gotta get back on that.
They weren't happy.
Okay.
I don't think they was. We didn't have shows back to back. Like we haven't been in the studio since
a week.
January 30th.
31st. Yeah.
31st.
That's facts.
The only time we missed was Sunday.
Today's like the 10th.
The Super Bowl, but we put the pre-recording out to cover.
Yeah, we're not. They don't like the pre-records, man. They love the interaction, and we got to make sure we keep the interaction for sure. Because we love our fans, even if there's only 2. I'm kidding.
No, we got 4
more
right now.
We got more than 2 fans, but
what happened to our super fan? He's not here.
He pops in every now and again. Now he busy. He booked and he busy. Man, he's busy.
He always makes time for us.
Man,
he probably I don't know.
Okay?
He probably don't know we on because he texted me on Sunday like, "Where you at?"
Right.
Because I wasn't in the video with you guys.
Yeah.
Right. He only comes when Wanda's on.
That's cool.
You know why he's on only when Wanda's on?
No, he honestly be texting me to ask you questions.
Oh, hey Manny. Look,
not like that. Not like that.
Why you mad?
Not like that. Come on.
Now that's a plus though. That's good. That's good.
Not like that. He knows not like that.
Manny can ask me anything. Okay.
He had a business question.
Y'all gonna have a meeting. Y'all gonna have a meeting.
We're gonna have a meeting.
Yeah.
Who, me and the producer?
Yeah.
He looked up like, what? Not like that.
Listen, he don't ever look up like that. He'd be like, whatever.
Because it's probably the way it's delivered.
I must be losing weight. I'm gonna look up like
you lost mad weight. Because that's your bag.
Well, what do you mean the way it was delivered? I don't think I said it.
No, it's just probably the way it came out. Like, she's like, he was asking for you. I'm like,
he be asking me questions for Menda. Like, he asked me a question that I don't know the answer. So I'm like, oh no, you have to ask.
When you said that, I thought business.
Right, automatically. That's what it was. He's trying to get a business started.
Oh yeah.
So he wanted to know if he needed a license for the. Yeah. I don't want to put his business out there. And somebody snatches his idea.
Right, and then be like, you. And I'm like, yes. Wanda, and I'm be like, yes, Wanda did it, not me.
And what he gonna do?
No, people do that.
What he gonna do?
Child, I have had. Listen, I've said ideas to people and have them regurgitated to me a month later. Like, you do know that I told you that idea. Okay, but anyway, not off the subject. But we talking about the title tonight is. The topic is entitled children, horrible kids. Now, if you got some of these kids in your house, you probably birthed them. You probably found them on the street and took them in. But we're gonna talk about these kids, these kids that feel like they entitled.
Or you probably did it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you probably created the monster that you birthed. How about that?
So they're probably wondering what makes kids entitled, right?
Come on, tell them.
Well, what right?
I don't know.
Entitlement.
I say most kids, like, I mean, I said entitlement to me is like when they don't, it's like everything has to be done for them, or they don't take accountability for certain things. You know what I mean?
Like what?
Let's say,
come on, give it to them. Give it to me.
You're living in my house.
Okay, come on, preacher. Well, where the sheet?
Everything's paid for.
Where the sheet at?
We need a sheet. All you need to do is wash the dishes, clean the bathroom.
Okay.
But you refuse to do that. After I teach you how to do it. What's the reason why not to do these chores when you live under my roof?
Cause they be like,
well, that's not only for kids.
I ain't make that mess.
That's not only for kids.
Listen.
You didn't make the mess, but you live here.
There's some grown people that feel entitled and live under the same restrictions.
I made one bowl and I washed my one bowl, but you got a sink full of dishes. I use one bowl and I wash my one bowl. I wash my one bowl.
In a Caribbean household, that doesn't fly.
I wash my one bowl. That's all I'm telling you.
That blender's coming across, and then you still got to do it.
And then
I'm gonna call my friends like my mom used to do, and tell them about the kids. And then why are you doing it?
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't do that because then they're gonna talk about your parenting skills.
No, they're gonna say, "Look at this kid. This is the kid I raised here. They think they better," and then they'll embarrass your kids, and then you don't want to be embarrassed because once that word flies out to the Haitian community, they all gonna start spreading it.
Huh? So entitled kids, huh? Okay. So entitled kids are what? Like, how do you create an entitled child?
You do everything for them.
Like what?
Let's say, hey, mom, I need this phone. Why don't you work for it? No, instead you buy it for them, right? Like when I was growing up, everyone had phones and stuff like that. My mom was like, well, we don't have the money for that. You're going to get it your own self.
Well, when I grew up, they didn't have cell phones.
Like beepers. Like you guys had beepers, right?
Right, but I got my first beeper when I was in high school on my own.
Even close. Like
I didn't have my parents to buy you I bought my first pair of Jordans myself.
Exactly. My first pair of Jordans, I borrowed them from my uncle for the first day of school to look like I had it, which I did. The next day was attack force from Payless. But the first day we didn't have it.
In high school?
Did you say attack?
No, eighth grade. Eighth grade. No, in high school, I already had a job at Walgreens.
I'm about to say, you wore them shits in high school.
No.
I don't even know what they are.
They make your feet feel fine. Bobos. They cost $1.99. They made something for all them shoes, bro. You remember that? Yeah, man.
Okay, I remember I used to wear the sneakers that you used to have to use that white polish to clean them.
Yes, I still got some.
Those.
I use those on my bobos now. Listen, those are the nurse. That's the nurse whiteout. Because back in the day, my mom used to be a nurse, and she used to wear these white shoes, and she used to have this white shoe polish that she would, because back in the day, the nurses
wear white
and they couldn't be scuffed and they couldn't be dirty. Mm-hmm. So she'd be constantly, and she'd be like, Menda, do my shoes. And I used to be like, and then I would get my bobos and be like, ooh, bet on the cloth.
Mm-hmm. Drag it like this.
I'd be like, ooh, on the cloth.
I just remember those. They made this.
But they used to be, they would be so crunchy from all that polish on them.
Yeah, no one told me not to put them on the canvas.
Shout out to that inventor though.
Yeah. But that's what I used to have when I was in school. Those were I would wear those to gym. Those were my gym shoes.
Yes.
I put those on my church shoes, girl.
But how does this lead to entitlement?
What?
Was he saying that,
Oh, you got to work for your stuff. The things that parents keep giving.
We're just talking about how we worked for our stuff compared to our children nowadays who
just get everything. Do you buy everything for your kids?
Not even close.
Really?
Not even.
Why not?
What do you mean?
You got two little kids.
The baby gets my son's clothes. The good baby girl, I'll give her my son's clothes.
Wait, whoa.
What? What?
Whoa.
Her shoes are
Whoa.
girl shoes,
Whoa.
but she be walking
Whoa,
that little
whoa.
Bill Cosby
What
sweater.
size she wear?
She gonna do what?
What size she wear?
she
Because
gonna
we
do?
gonna go take a shot.
No,
What size she wear?
No, she got
I'm not-
clothes, but she gonna wear my son clothes. That when she go
Why?
out, she wear her clothes. But in the house,
What in the heck?
all boy clothes.
Okay, we're
I
gonna
don't
need
got
the
no.
baby to have.
Let me just.
Did you hear the 8 and the 8
Right.
transgender children?
No.
Did
It's
you
still
hear
a fly though. She's still like a
Tennessee
girl.
Republican advanced a proposal
Oh my
to restrict
God.
transgender
Look.
participation in okay.
So she's so you raising her to be a little tomboy.
She's gonna be one anyways.
She gonna
Because
be
her
rough.
brother, yeah, she's rough.
Yeah, but she gonna want to wear.
What?
Now-
It's cute. You should see how we put it together. Boy
Okay.
top.
Mhm.
She still got her little tight
Mhm.
pants.
I hope it's still cute when she's 20
Oh nah, when she's 20, she gonna have her own job. She gonna do her own
and be
thing.
like, "Daddy,
But she
this
wearing
is
a
my
belly shirt.
girl. That's my
Okay,
girlfriend."
that's that.
But you mean you can't
Belly?
stop her from wearing
The
belly
belly?
shirts when she's 20 years
You,
old?
oh, belly shirt.
Right.
I thought she said belly shorts.
She
you
can
know,
wear
the one-
whatever. When
like
she's
the-
20, she gonna wear whatever
Nah,
she
they-
want to
like,
wear.
Oh wait, hold on,
Nah,
hold
growing
on,
in
hold
the house,
on, hold
they
on.
don't
I
let
can't.
that. They
If you
don't
live
let
under
that.
my roof
They
and you
don't-
20,
But
you can't.
if
You
she's
can't
not under
dress.
your roof and she's
Oh,
20,
that's
she
how
can
her-
wear
yeah,
whatever
yeah,
she
yeah,
want to
yeah,
wear.
yeah,
She
You
can
can't
go be a
tell her
hoe
what
for
to
all I
wear.
care.
Yeah.
You can't tell them what to wear.
Like no, I know that.
Go
but,
be
like, in your
Tatiana.
house, it's
Bust
like
it down, Tatiana.
you already know when you see those shorts. It's like you already know guys are looking at the girl. It's like you showing them legs or what, sweetie? You know what I mean?
Right. Don't
I
be
get
no
it.
hoe.
You can be covered up and people see, oh, she got a figure.
Don't dress
You don't
like
gotta
no
show
hoe.
it to them, right? But it also depends too. Like a lot of Caucasian girls, they wear whatever they want, right? The clothing, their
Their
short
parents go
shorts.
out and buy that stuff.
Huh?
Their parents go buy that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. So I see it, and we're looking, we're Caribbean looking at it. It's like, yo, what the heck? It's raised differently, you know. That's all.
Yeah.
Whatever you like, you like. But if I know what the kind of tension it's gonna cause, nah, bro.
I like for my kids to be
Because you know
fully
how
clothed.
men are. Then young kids too. You know they ready to rock them, sock them.
Let me tell you, I remember.
But around us, they're gonna probably wear fully clothed. But when
Oh,
they're
yeah.
in the streets
Oh,
or they're
yeah.
out and about, you don't know what they wear.
Bet. Correct. I remember kids doing that.
They
They'll
do whatever they
wear
want
clothes,
to
and
do.
as soon as they bust out, switch.
You see their asses online, like, wait, hold on.
Wait, didn't you go home with a nice, fully dressed to your knee? I know.
So how does it get back to entitlement?
What? No, the entitlement? No, it's just
I'm
like,
so confused.
no, we went off topic, but at the end of the day, it's like, you don't want your kids to be entitled because
All he said was, entitled kids, you do everything for them.
Did you do everything for your kids?
Yeah.
Are you entitled? Do you feel like your kids are entitled?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like your kid is bougie.
Excuse me?
I feel like your child is bougie.
Which one?
which one?
Jakari is
What about,
bougie.
but he's married to your daughter.
Is she bougie?
Okay.
Okay.
So
All right, they bougie.
what the heck?
Okay.
You go in their house and the shit is bougie.
It's bougie. Like I don't understand. Wait, hold on.
I was like, how do you
I
go
know.
in your house and you got your thing, what the hell is that shit that go up?
The shade.
The
They got
shade is
projector or
it's a
electronic?
remote control, like, bro.
They couldn't do that.
Bougie.
Of course not. At my
Or
house,
just-
you go to my house,
You do that one?
you know what I mean? At least mine's nowadays, you could just push it up. You don't have to pull it back
I
down.
think
I don't got the string. I upgraded a little bit.
So do you think that our kids are entitled because because of the lack of stuff that we had growing up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel.
When you became so because we used to be single moms, and I used to be a single mom too, and so I feel like for me, I think what I did was I did damage control. So when they were younger, so my life would be easier when I got older,
Okay.
and this is what I mean. So when they were younger, I would buy them everything. Okay.
Of course. That's
Buy,
cool.
buy,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Because I feel like as a single mom, I don't know when the next time I'm be able, if I lose my job,
Get it.
when am I going to be able to afford that? So I have to get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It might not be right then and there, the latest iPhone. They might get it a year later, or you know what I'm saying? But I work to get it.
Correct.
Okay. So then I started doing damage control and be like, okay, well, now I don't want my girls to have a man that ain't worth 2 hill of beans. I want them to be able to bring something to the table. So then I started buying more expensive stuff, like designer bags, designer shoes, designer. So now they like the designer stuff. And people might say,
Which
Linda,
is
your
fine.
parenting skills
Which
is
is fine.
horrible. And I'm okay with
They
that.
like nice things.
But I want them to appreciate the nice things because I want them to be able to work for the nice things. You understand what I'm saying?
So you
like
spoon food it to them, and then after that, you pull the plug and say, "If you want this is how you."
There you go.
got
Yeah,
it.
that's how you have to get
Okay,
it. Yeah.
that's how you got it. Okay.
So you have, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of trained them that way, and then yeah, I mean, I remember one of my sperm donors, and you know who you are. If you're watching, you're probably watching on the low.
They watch after. They don't watch while we're on. They watch after because they don't want us to see who's watching.
They said that this one sperm donor was like, one guy, like I had 50 million guys. This one sperm donor was like, one sperm donor. The sperm donor was like, when I was having issues with my daughter, I was like, I'm gonna send you to live with him. And he was like, well, you can't send her here with me. She's entitled. What does that mean, entitled?
How old was the kid at the time?
12 at the time.
Oh, so
she's entitled. So I'm like, how is she entitled? Oh, well, when she comes here, she ain't gonna have no TV and she ain't gonna have her own room. So I said, well, good, great. When you want her. I don't care. I don't care that she ain't got no TV or her own. I could care less. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, she lived a entitled life. You gave her everything, and how am I supposed to compete with that?" That's sad.
Well, give you what you can, like whatever you can. But the thing is, if she's not appreciative of what you're giving her, then
no, she is. I can honestly say that one is. But I can see when he said when we're talking about entitlement, it hit me, and I'm like, man, that sucks because maybe she is a little entitled. You know
up to 12, they're locked in.
But I feel like,
they still are.
They're still
are. No matter how much you try to say they're not, they're all entitled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though they work and they make their own money, they're still entitled.
Yeah. Like,
because they know they can come to their parents for anything, and it's gonna happen.
Her son is my son.
Check.
You can't tell me that's not my kid.
Yeah.
I didn't birth that.
But that's still your son.
But I take care of him like I birthed that.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't take care of him. I don't do shit for him.
Yeah, you do. You mom. You got him emotionally.
You mom. Trust you me.
You emotionally there for him.
No, I still, to this day, I still spoil him. Like I said in like 2 episodes ago, whenever I go food shopping, I'll be like, send me your list.
Well, next time I'll send you my
and
list.
they're grown.
Okay, I'm gonna send her.
Do they do vice versa though?
Everybody on Facebook, go next time you need food, DM Wanda. Send her your list.
No, that's only when I buy a food stamp card from the food stamp people.
EBT, you better go back to what was that?
No, but see,
13,
you know why? What it is with my kids, with them, you can ask them for anything, and they'll give it to you.
Yeah.
There's holidays, birthdays, Christmas, whatever. Like I can ask them for anything, and I'll get it.
So it's like, even though sometimes, let's say you get them like the whole month, right? When they about to go shopping and say, Mom, we about to go shopping.
The hell
what
no,
you
they
want?
Don't call me that.
No.
They don't do that.
No. No, you know what? I can't say that because you know what? They don't call me to ask me, but they'll call then say, because I don't buy sneakers, I only buy heels.
But that's what I was saying though.
And they'll buy me sneakers.
Yeah, but that's what
out of
right. Because, but that's what I say. Or nice. Anything you ask them for, they'll do it. Like if I say go, I need this or do that, they'll do it.
Yeah.
You know, like if I go in their house and I be like, oh, I like this. They'll find it for me.
For sure.
What I do, I pull up to my parents' house.
Go food shopping?
Yeah, I pull up and look. I was like, okay, you need this, that, and I go get it. They're like, no, don't get it, and I give it to them.
But we know when they cook dinners, we could show up empty-handed.
That's facts. You know, I show up empty-handed often.
And listen,
not by choice. I be trying. I'll be like, do y'all want me to bring some? Now just bring yourself. I'll be like, okay, child, I'm bringing myself. Okay, don't.
Like Sunday, I called. Hey, you want me to bring something? No.
Like,
you sure?
Everything was
you don't
good.
Come home empty-handed.
Everything
like,
was good.
Like, cool.
Did you eat?
Yeah. But I just never want to come empty-handed.
It's okay.
You know?
See, but then my daughter, she lives at home, so they eat out. They eat out a lot. I used to cook all the time, but I stopped doing it. I just be so drained. So they'll ask me. They'll be like, "Oh, he's going such and such. Do you want something to eat?" Being younger, they were entitled. I mean, but that's because you try to do what you didn't have. You know what I mean? Like I always wanted to give them what I never had, or I always felt like, I chose to bring them in this world. I'm not going to let them struggle.
Right. Yeah, I try to make up for me. I try to make up for a lot of stuff that their sperm donors wasn't there for. So I try to overcompensate. And this is for somebody out there who's a single mom that's probably doing the same thing. You're overcompensating for the fact that the sperm donor isn't in their life. So you don't want them. I didn't want my girls to grow up having daddy issues.
Yeah.
Question. You understand?
Question. Is it that you're providing it with them, or they're asking for
both?
Mm-hmm.
They're asking me, They're asking me, hey, mommy, can I get the Bratz dolls? And I'm like, okay, so instead of buying one Bratz doll, I buy 10 Bratz dolls.
So it's not a
You
want.
know.
It's really a need.
But
No, it's a
that's
want,
it's
right?
a
Yeah, it's a
want, but
want.
it's
Yeah,
a
it's a want.
but you make it more of a need. Like when they were younger, I would be like, okay, remember that big old Toys R Us book that used to come? I would give it to them and I would say, okay, so you have your Christmas budget is $1,000 each.
Yeah.
Right.
You know who got the money, bro.
No.
You know who got the money,
She
bro.
was doing her thing back then, yeah.
Right. But I've always worked in the
yeah,
hospital and all that. But I would be but you start early though. You don't. Some people. I don't never waited until 2 weeks before Christmas.
My budget was like, oh.
But Kari used to always and that's why he is the way he is. Kari always played video games.
Mm-hmm.
Always had every
game. Yeah. He didn't get no Atari, did he?
No, Atari's weren't out, but he had like the Dreamcast. He had the Sega Genesis. He's had all of that stuff. Even in the car to shut them up, they was annoying.
Yeah,
they were annoying. We had an SUV that had a TV and the Dreamcast in there, just so he could be quiet.
So let me ask you guys, right? So we're talking. I mean, this is not.
And that's how you raise your kids to be entitled. And sad part is, we got grandkids coming.
Yeah. Well, listen, the grandkids gonna be horrible.
No, not like that. Look, he's like, what? Really? No,
like,
no. Eventually, we're gonna have grandkids.
Well, I'm just gonna let you know that, God forbid, the grandkids will be spoiled.
They are.
Period. They will grow up to be entitled for sure.
See,
I will definitely say that. Yes. As long as God has put me on this earth with the producer, them children will. At the age of 2, we'll have a cell phone ready to call Nona at any moment. I'm telling you.
Well, cell phones, they need that.
No, they too.
Well, Kari had a cell phone when he was like 8, 9 years old.
Yeah.
Because when you get home, you have to call me.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
He had a cell phone. He ran up a cell phone bill to like $800.
For sure.
He was gonna collect callbacks and it.
Back then, you had to use the phone after 7 o'clock. That's when your minutes was free.
Yeah. Call me after 7. My minutes are free. Okay, don't do that. Don't call me. Why are you calling me?
Or you will call somebody and hang up and let them call you back.
6:59. Call me in 2 minutes. For sure.
What are the signs though? Like, if your kid's entitled.
Them tantrums.
You tell me.
I would think them tantrums.
The tantrums.
They just act stank. When they don't get their way.
Yeah, they throw. He used to throw himself on the floor.
Oh my God.
He was. See, with him, he was the only boy around a bunch of girls.
Oh yeah. That's self-expression.
So he always was spoiled. So he used to throw himself on the floor and just cry and a lollipop with stuff like that.
So if your child is throwing themselves on the floor because you won't give them something simple,
signs too.
That's a sign that they're entitled.
Yeah.
If you constantly buy and you overcompensate, you're raising your child to be entitled.
That's the thing. It said they do not cope well with being told no.
Right.
Well, there you go.
Right.
So when little Jimmy's in the supermarket going, "No, I hate you, mommy." Well, that's a different situation.
That's crazy.
Because when little Jimmy says, "I hate you," that's when you rip his tongue out his mouth and he goes bleeding on the floor.
Oh.
Right.
I wish my kid would
tell me I hate you.
I hate you.
Or hit or swing at you. I'll be like,
let's not say nothing else.
My mom always had a whip.
Let's give a moment of silence for kids.
She always had a whip in her purse.
In her purse.
Yeah, just to whip us. Always. She even did.
Well, I used to act up when we went outside, but I knew when I got home I was gonna get my ass tore up. So I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna get beat anyway.
I never acted up. I didn't want to get beat. No.
You were one of them kids?
Nope. I was not one of those kids.
I did.
Let me tell you something. I was one of those kids that when I did act up, I got put out the house. So
no, I used to get.
I'm good. So
my grandmother had a horse whip.
I'm good.
It's wrapped
like that jockey stick that the jockeys hit the shoes to have.
That's what I'm telling you. My parents.
She had one of those, but my mom had a habit of digging her fingernails into your skin and just twisting it.
You know, my sister Melissa had a dog leash. She would tear them kids up. Oh,
we putting everybody business out there.
We're
putting everybody business out there.
I remember when I was struggling and I had to send my kids to go live with my sister, my oldest sister, and my youngest daughter was like, when she came back, she was so traumatized, and all we had to say was, "I'm gonna send you back to Aunt Melissa, and she be like, no, Aunt Melissa, no. So good job, sis. I'm gonna need you to come back. Okay, all right. Call me, DM me, child. You got my number.
No, my parents, like I said, ordered whips from Haiti just to whip us.
She would scream.
Yeah, I don't think we grew up in that entitlement stage because we didn't have anything to be entitled about.
That's why I
Now our kids out of high school, they're driving cars.
My senior year, that was when I borrowed Pop's car. He'll let me drive.
No, like we bought cars out of high school. Like
Cool. I missed the whole conversation.
Not borrowed that car.
I said, right.
Yeah.
My mom couldn't buy me a car.
No, we couldn't get that.
My mom couldn't buy me a car either.
And
my mom, even if she wanted to buy me a car, she probably wouldn't want to buy me.
Nah, because
that was bad.
You was that bad?
I learned how to. I think I learned how to drive. I learned how to drive in a crackhead car. They used to rent you.
Yeah, I got you.
Come on now.
No, you said it last time. You said it. I got you.
They be like, hey, they want to rent out their car for the day.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to go to the car dealers and learn how to drive stick on their stuff. They gotta be like, oh my God, you're tearing up the clutch. Am I? I don't even want. I gotta get comfortable. 3 miles later, oh, I'm comfortable now after I don't tow up your clutch.
You done burnt their
Do you want
out.
the car? No. Have a good day.
What's the other signs?
I don't know. What's the other signs, Etienne? I don't have any. Okay, what they got? Oh, wait. Oh, there's a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Okay, so they do not make an effort to help around the household. Oh my gosh, that is number one. Hello.
You got kids doing that?
Absolutely.
You got grown folks doing that.
They walk around like they don't, like they stuff don't stink.
How do we change it though?
Pop them in their face.
You
Put their ass out.
You can't. Or
Put their ass out.
Put them out. Well, I can.
You can't.
But he's only a kid. He don't do nothing around the house. He's a good kid, but he don't do nothing around the house. That's for you.
You're not gonna do him like that.
I'm just saying he's respectful.
You ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do him like that. Don't do him like that.
See?
Don't do him like
Does
that.
he do his room though? He make his bed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he does.
Right.
He does.
All right.
Yes, he does.
Because
he hate nastiness.
Right. So, but you see her right?
But-
Don't do that like
But
that.
he will stack some dishes up in the sink, honey.
But you got a dishwasher.
But he's not entitled.
I
He's
don't
not
even
the
know how
kid.
to run. No one knows. Listen.
He can't be entitled.
But who is that his fault?
Hold on.
Is that his fault though?
Hold on, y'all.
Is that his fault?
Hold on.
Can you answer that?
That is his fault.
How?
The dishwasher. It's his hands.
But if he don't
Put some soap.
Hey, check this out though.
Hands.
Isn't that the same kid? He may not wash the house, but he washed everything else in buildings and nothing like that. Is that the same kid?
yeah,
Oh, so he's not entitled. He just don't want to do it in the house.
he work.
He work.
He
He
go
just clean
clean
out
up.
the people's stuff.
He go
work.
get a check.
He works.
And he's how old? How old is he?
15.
And he get a check.
There you
How old?
go.
Wow. Since
Okay, so don't do him like
He's
that.
not entitled.
you see,
Nah, don't
you
do
see
him
how
like
they
that.
stick
He
up for
just
this
don't.
kid?
No, he just don't want to.
You see how they stick up for this kid?
No.
Kid, you lucky. You see, you got.
No, but it works. So
Back
I
up.
get it. And say he may not want to do it at the time.
He don't ever want to do it. At
But
all.
whoever want to wash dishes though?
Me when it's funky and
This is what my parents did.
everyone's sitting there looking at the dishes.
You
like,
wash the
She
dishes.
probably gets that from me.
Whoa,
I used to pay my sister to wash my dishes. I
See?
hated washing
Okay.
dishes.
see?
I would rather cut the grass.
But not for that.
Y'all
But not
do
for
this,
that.
right,
There's
y'all?
sometimes that he don't want to get up and go to work, and he'll be like, "Just pay somebody to clean for me."
Mm-hmm.
Nah, we had to.
I'm gonna just sip my tea.
Bro, I had to
Because
wash this.
Yeah.
I don't remember washing dishes when I was younger.
I
I
hated
remember.
it.
I don't think my mom ever made us wash dishes.
Didn't
I
they?
don't remember having to wash dishes when I was younger, but I lived with my grandmother. So my grandmother didn't allow people in her kitchen.
Oh,
Let me. Tell
She's
you
one of
something.
those. You know, there's some people like that don't want nobody in their kitchen.
yeah.
So I have flashbacks
Because
when y'all bring up dishes, because my dad used to be like, "Yo, if I come out to the kitchen and I touch a glass and I
it's
feel it's
slimy.
greasy,
right, but that's why some
hold on, he don't make you rewash the glass. He take out everything."
Mm.
Everything in the cabinet. Like, yo, where did we get these pots and pans from? I didn't even know they have dust on them. Like,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
did these come from? How did we only had 4 plates? Dude, where did 16 plates come from?
Right now.
And he would be like, you know what? Because this has oily, you can wash them all.
right.
And if I
now
come
you
back,
put that in there with this, and now all of them are
Yes.
But
there.
how's your washing skills today? Phenomenal.
impeccable. Yes. I'd be like,
But I'm the same way though. If I touch something in the sink, in my dish rack that feels greasy, I wash everything in there.
and then they have
Because
this
I'm
thing
like, I start, but see, I'm a yeller.
Yeah.
I start talking shit.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want to do this shit. Y'all can get the fuck out my house. I got fucking rules here, blah, blah, blah. I got plastic plates, plastic cups. If you don't want to wash dishes,
use
that.
a plat, right? Right.
But I'll wake you up at 6 in the morning if you leave a pot on my stove.
Oh my God.
I'll be like,
Yeah.
You ever got woken?
what the fuck?
You got woken up with cold water in a whip?
No.
But there ain't nothing wrong with that. You know,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
it teach them
Getting
how-
whooped with a whip.
No, I'm
No,
saying-
mine's be
I'm talking
all
about
mine's are
work
grown, so
ethic.
they be like,
Teaching kids work ethic.
Oh,
you
there's
know?
nothing wrong.
they,
with that.
mine's
No,
mine's are
nothing wrong with
grown. Everyone in my house is grown. So when I get like that, the next day I see them looking for apartments and shit like that.
I'm not gonna lie though, like when we were young,
they be
Yeah.
that. Make
ready.
sure you can afford it so you don't come back.
They be ready to
Okay.
go.
when we were young, my mom would have a list on the refrigerator. You do the bathroom.
Yeah, I used to do
when
that
we were
too.
young, to like
Yeah.
7.
I used
Yeah.
to do that with my kids
And
too.
ironing taught us how to iron and
They
everything.
had to have a check mark, and my little sister too, because she used to be at my house a lot too. So there was a list, and you wouldn't get no allowance at
And
the
she-
end of the week if your
Oh,
chores weren't done.
And she said you would thank me later when you get older. Because nowadays I don't like people cleaning for me, ironing my clothes, nothing. When you iron, I was like, please don't iron my clothes.
So when we talk about kids being entitled, right?
Mhm.
Do you think that they're entitled because when growing up, we're like, yo, I don't want to do that.
That right.
So they probably didn't want to do that. So I'm not gonna make them do that.
No,
Listen,
I think they're more entitled
you know
because
what I'm saying?
I think that they're more entitled because a lot of us are so short tempered and short fused
yeah.
that you're gonna be like, fuck it, I'm gonna wash it. Even though you
Yeah.
we yell, they know them dishes is gonna be washed.
What about this?
So some of them would rather just hear you run your mouth. They'd probably be in the room like this, like Shire probably be
Like they used to force me to cut the grass.
on the game.
Like,
I wish
Why you yelling?
You know what? I gotta leave this broadcast right now so I can go check on this kid. Okay.
He probably while you
I wish
yelling.
He would.
He
used to
probably-
want me to order them DoorDash.
See?
did y'all bought the
See?
game for them?
And you ordered it for him, right?
What?
You see?
Him and Bray.
Did y'all bought the game for them?
You?
Him and
Y'all
Bray.
bought the video game?
Him
for
and
them?
Bree, you said?
What?
Bray.
Like you bought him the video game?
Bray.
Oh.
Oh no, I don't. No,
But
he buys his
well,
own
we know,
thing.
we know,
Oh,
we
okay.
know
He buys
she's
his own
entitled.
Alright.
Oh, she's the princess, honey.
We not even gonna talk
She
about
don't
her.
do nothing, honey. She just sits in the house and looks cute.
But you know what? She could keep a job.
Some
people can't.
she sure can. I will give her that. She will. She is a worker.
she
She
might.
get that from me. She get because I always had a job. I ain't never not had.
That's
a
what
job.
she said too. I remember on Sunday, she's like, I work
Yes.
hard.
Yeah.
When she was
She's
telling
a
Brianna
worker,
that,
yeah.
I was like, okay.
She's a worker.
She'll find a job.
She'll have 5 jobs. You be like, what? I work at
How?
Forever 21. I work at the mall. I work at Amazon.
I'm doing hair.
I'm doing hair. I'm doing that. What?
Speaking of, I had a hair appointment, which did not happen.
You?
We thought
She-
your hair was like blonde on the thing.
Yeah.
When we looked this up, oh, she highlighted her hair. It was like
Yeah,
light
we
brown.
was all
like,
happy and psyched
It
out.
is blonde, and I have blonde streaks in it.
No, it just looked different.
yeah, it looked like
Right.
everything was like blonde. Like
Oh, I
it's
don't
like,
know.
oh,
It
wow.
was. I didn't even have my hair done. I was like, they bringing me
You-
live
I
on
saw you do
camera.
this, you're-
You bringing me live on camera?
Yeah, I was like, I'm here for it, honey.
Right. I was
Yeah.
like, oh well, they gonna see
I'm
me
here
in my
for
house.
it
I ain't
all.
got no bra, and I'm.
I'm here
You
for
kept it
it.
here, you
Yes.
kept it here.
I was redoing my kitchen.
I was like,
I'm moving the
come
stove, and they want to call me on camera. I'm like, what do I do?
Wanda's like, all I see is this.
It was quick. It was like back done, got it. Yeah. What's up? And then it was frozen.
And then it froze, and I was
Yeah.
like, thank God.
Man.
I tried to get on.
But yeah, I think our kids. I think a lot of kids are entitled because parents don't know how to say no.
Right.
They overcompensate for stuff that they lack, like fatherly interactions or even motherly interactions. It doesn't necessarily have to come from the mother.
Right.
You know, I think that a lot of parents entitled make their kids entitled because of their schedules. You know what I'm saying? Because on Wednesday nights, we're here all night.
Yeah.
We're here literally.
And
We go from work to home. I mean, to the studio, and then like he's ordering DoorDash.
but
When they could have popped a good frozen pizza from the freezer
Yeah.
on the stove. You
Gotcha,
understand what I'm saying? But here they are
But I
buttering up the producer talking about, oh, can you order me?
right. So
DoorDash,
just and to
please?"
piggyback off of that, for us, I know like for me, I always felt like I'd rather give him what he needs
Yeah.
than to have him in the streets trying
Yeah.
to sell drugs or
Yes.
do something that
Yes.
is going to get him
Yes.
locked up.
I remember
You
hearing
know what
that.
I
My
mean?
mom said that too. She's
So I always was like, like I said, Carby was what, 18, 19 and had a vehicle.
Yeah.
18, 19, I didn't have a vehicle. I was still taking the
Yeah.
bus with my 2 kids.
No,
Because in New York City, you don't
Oh,
really.
yeah,
I lived in
yeah,
New York.
yeah.
I lived in New York City. You don't really need
y'all
a
don't drive,
car.
bro. Y'all don't really drive.
No, for what?
Yeah,
I was driving
everything.
and then I got shot.
In Florida, though.
No, she was still in New York.
You got shot in New York?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell. I thought you got shot out here.
Nah, she wasn't out here when she got shot.
Damn.
If she would have got shot out here, he would have been fried.
That's what I said. You didn't have no. I thought, okay.
He would have been. You know how it is here.
I was like, yeah, I thought you said call the boys. That was it. But you're in New York by yourself.
No, my whole
No,
family
she
was
lived
there.
in. She's from New York.
So
I'm
what
from
happened?
New York.
You ain't called a squad on that?
We couldn't call the squad because he went to jail.
Okay.
Remember I told you?
Yeah. He
Turned
still needs.
himself in.
Okay, yeah, he snitched on himself.
Who does that?
He
Someone that's
You're an
guilty.
idiot. Now that we're thinking about it, I hate to rehash the.
No, it's
You
good
dumb
though.
as hell.
No, he
I
good.
would never. I shoot Wanda, but I'm gonna come back and be like, I shot Wanda.
At least he'll,
No.
Remember, he had a guilty.
No.
You know, he
he
felt
had to.
some
He
type
had
of.
to. He had some remorse.
Child bye.
Anybody that
Well,
comes
he
back,
probably knew he was going. It was either he go to jail or he probably knew the repercussions behind it was going to be worse than being in jail.
What's the other
When you running,
Well, what
When
if
you
your
run-
family? You got family. How he know your family wasn't gonna fuck him up?
Yeah.
Or,
that-
you know what I mean?
oh,
That's
that-
what I'm saying.
exactly.
gonna happen.
Get
So that's what I'm
scared.
saying.
Oh,
So
that
he
definitely
probably
was
was
gonna
like,
happen,
"Let me go
for
to
sure.
jail."
Them
Yeah.
boys was gonna come after.
That's what I'm
Trust me,
saying.
Them boys was gonna come.
knock on wood. Or they have you good. You
But
good.
yeah, our children are entitled.
Yes.
I don't care what nobody says.
Yes.
Yes,
That's true. That's
and the
true.
grandkids are gonna be worse.
Yes.
I say that
I said
all the time.
it's a fine
Even
line, right? Fine line.
There
Give
is
them a
no
little
fine-
bit, and then
no.
as they get older, they can work for whatever else.
It's
Right?
a fine line.
There's no fine line.
When it
Like-
comes to the grandkids, I'm
Right.
just letting you know. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to grandkids, when it comes to my nieces, and I'm sure that they're watching the video at some point, they will attest that I try to be the best auntie that I possibly could.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't ask to be here. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So I try to be the best auntie. Is that not right, producer? Even with his niece and his nephews, I try to be the best auntie I possibly can. Not because I want your kid, but because I love kids.
We're gonna be fighting.
And-
We want to give them
you know,
something
When
nice.
it comes to the feral kids, them feral kids is gonna be
Feral boys and girls.
them kids is gonna be a fight because
Ain't gonna be
they're
no
gonna
fight
be-
with me. It's gonna be a fight with the producer. It ain't gonna be with me. I'll be like, I'm
Yeah,
just sitting
me.
with my popcorn, like,
No, because so she's gonna be the one that probably would spoil them more, but we would be the one that would fight. I'm gonna have my kid. Like wherever my son moves, I'm gonna move there.
That's cool.
If he moved to Georgia,
You move
I'm
too.
gonna be in Georgia.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be in Georgia. So there you go.
We're gonna get Shire to go to college in Georgia.
Then I'm gonna be in Georgia.
See?
There you go. Where Shy go, I go.
Well, technically, yeah.
I'm gonna make a shirt. Where Shy go, I go. I'm gonna make that shirt. Thank you.
But they'll be spoiled. But they got aunts and uncles and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
And get that in time, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna speak languages. They're gonna speak what our kids don't speak, because my kids don't speak Spanish.
I don't think.
Okay, guys, I spoke to him about that. He was like, "Yeah, man, I want to learn." I was like, "You can still do it, bro. There's apps now."
He could have been learned.
I even Creole. I said something
He
in Creole. He
Some
was
of that
like,
he understands.
he understood. I was
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, shit." He's like, "Yeah." I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh,
I
okay."
told my ex-husband was a Haitian sensation.
Mhm.
That's why I learned to get momo kakabouche.
In other words, she just said, "Yo, when people cuss you in Creole, there's nothing in the English dictionary that can compare.
Okay.
You can't make it up. Even in Spanish, when you cuss, you can't. How you gonna translate that?
I used to be like, my sissy.
That means you
Okay.
got sugar in your tank.
A lot of sugar in your
Yeah.
tank.
All I know is I don't know nothing.
You do.
So
I
what
know
does that mean? What I just said? To give momo kakabouche.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord. Okay, we're gonna sip a little tea. Okay.
So, all right,
It
these are
means-
not my words,
These
right?
are my words. It means.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
F your mother.
You know?
You piece the wait. Caca, you
Eat shit.
manger caca.
I said get momo kakabouche.
Okay, so F your mother.
Ever.
Basically, you said doodoo bitch. Finish the other one. Say the other one.
I would get so mad at him.
Fuck
I would
your-
be like, no, for real. This would be what I would say to him. And then I threw the remote at the TV. Give momo kakabouche. Masi sing au revoir la télévision.
So, oh my God, F your mother, you doodoo bitch.
You faggot. Turn on the TV.
You, oh my gosh. You see how you put them together? You can't say nothing.
But that's what I said, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. A girl cussed me out in high school like that. I said,
And he would be like,
I said, fuck you. She's like,
He would be like,
okay.
you know what? One time he punched the TV and he was like, I just pictured your face right there. I'm like, that's fine. You should go flying out
You
the
know
window.
how mad you gotta be to break a TV after
He
get
punched
cussed
the
out like
TV.
that? Bro.
Wait,
Ask Shakari. I bet you he'll tell you. I
Dude.
used to do that. I used to tell him we would be in the streets and I would be like, I will go to hell off. Don't teach me that shit.
what she say? What she say again?
Say it again that way I translate. I
What
don't want to
she-
mess it up. Say it.
Get mama,
F your mother.
caca, bouger.
Do a bitch. Yes.
Au revoir la télévision.
Open the TV. Turn on the TV. You gay ass, doodoo smelling ass bitch. And F your mother, by the way. If you want to reverse
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? Oh my
And then
God.
I would tell his mother, can she make me some?
And then you should ask your mother, s'il vous plaît, can you please make me some food?
Right,
What?
She
After you just
right.
don't know they had that conversation.
okay.
The mother didn't know they had that argument.
Right.
It's me and your son.
Right.
When your son come over complaining, too
He
bad,
was-
I already got the food.
He would just look at me like,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's bad, bro.
Okay.
So it says, all right,
and then I would go off in Spanish.
let's get back on. It said that to reverse the cycle of intent.
I did a good job
Man, don't
in my language.
Yeah, bro.
Wait.
That's some
Wait,
serious cussing
wait,
right there.
wait,
Even
wait,
go
wait,
deeper
wait.
than that.
Right.
Wait.
I used to call him
What
a
she
pussy
say
boy.
Nah, dog. I got a headache. He brought down this.
What she say again? Because that was awesome. Like
That,
the way you said it
how do you put
was
something in
amazing.
how do you put
was
something
like,
in English?
You doodle beat.
Right.
Like,
Faggot, turn on the TV.
Yeah.
okay.
Can you
And
find
then be
out?
like, ask your mother to make me some grill.
Ask your mother to make me some fried pork. You
Say it. Say that in Creole. Say
What?
that in Creole. Ask your mother to make
s'il vous
me.
plaît, demandez maman pour faire un plateau
You
griot
doodle
The
beat.
grill.
caca chien.
Well, there you go. Caca, whatever.
Caca
What's he
chien, caca chien is dog shit. Chien is dog. So if you hear caca and you hear chien off, fuck, you call me
Well, I'm going.
dog shit. Yeah. And they got even worse ones. If you hear this one say coco rat,
What's that?
you hear the rat part?
What?
You rat, coco rat. Coco rat means your pussy smells like rat.
Oh. Whoa. Let me learn that.
You hear what I'm saying? These are some
So when
words.
them high yellow,
Yeah.
Oh
so
my
when them
God.
high yellow chicks that be thinking they all that, because
And you hear them with like coco rat,
cocoa.
coco rat.
Oh.
What
Listen,
song do you
Smell. If you put,
Santi Coco Clat.
oh my gosh, that is,
Coco Santi.
yeah. And then rock. And then you put rat at the end. You're like, whoa.
Okay, so we,
That's what I'm saying. There's no words you can say in English to come back. Ooh, F you.
right? No, he just used to look like.
You would
And
have,
then one day he was so mad. I swear to God, I asked Carly about it. When he punched he punched the TV. He was like, "All I seen was your face there," and I'm like, "Well, I'm glad you see the face there, bitch. Now get the fuck out my house."
and then you hit him with the crayon. Oh yeah, that's me. F your mother.
what?
Yeah, like yeah. That's
Really?
Yeah.
Producer, what is going on?
Well, he,
like,
yo,
I
he
don't-
grew up around those.
well, he need to zoe himself somewhere.
Wait, that's
okay? I
another
don't
way.
know
If
what's
you say
going
that
on.
another way, that's another. That means another thing too. You know what you just said? He
What?
need to zoe himself. That means penis too.
Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't know.
Yeah. You need to zoe himself.
I didn't know, guys.
But yeah, ask
Oh my
Carly.
God.
He'll tell you about the day he
This
punched your
turned
TV.
into a Creole lesson. I love it.
I was so mad.
Who need Rosetta Stone?
Right? Who needs
Right.
Rosetta
Those
Stone?
are
We
in the.
got
They're not in
Etienne
there. They're not
Stone.
in there.
We got
These are
Etienne
these
Stone
are boony words. Like
and
you would have.
Wanda Stone.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, don't teach me shit and think I ain't when I get mad.
She gonna remember.
I done said it. I don't know how many times on this show. Well, I am when I'm mad.
You hear that old Haitian dude, he be like, "Oh!"
That's my mom. Oh,
Right, right, in their face.
keep one Timoto aside. Who taught you that? I didn't teach you that.
They be looking at you.
And I said, Grandma.
Grandma taught me that.
Right.
There you go, Grandma.
You see how your man,
Oh.
your man felt? That's how I felt with my grandma that barely speak English cussed me out in English. You effing bitch. What? You don't even speak English. She hit me with that on the train going to Miami. To the day it hurts. I said, Grandma, you remember you called me effing bitch? And my mom was like, oh, Mama, why you letting that go? Please, he's a bitch. Oh!
She knew.
And she still lives. Look at her. She tried me. Because I used to talk back. As a kid. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bitch in here, bro. Trust.
Yo, he gotta go.
Trust. Yo, look what time it is.
We gotta go.
What the heck? So,
oh my God.
see how she set me up? Ooh, you go to hell. You go to hell.
Because
No, male.
she knew the professor hurt that
I
soul.
was saying little male.
I cannot.
Hey, let me go back to that part. No,
I'm
she said
done.
something.
I'm done.
She
Okay.
said something about the professor. Like I didn't go deep in that for y'all to let you know. It was deep in that, but we'll talk about it.
We're talking about
Yeah,
it.
it was deep in that.
Y'all, I cannot with you two. I just cannot.
She's
with you two.
terrible.
But who?
I'm here having
You
a good.
too.
I have a great conversation translating for her. All of a sudden, she said, "Bitch."
I said that.
What?
I said that.
What?
I didn't say that.
We were.
You said your grandmother called you an effing
No,
bitch, and I said
not-
she knew.
No. It's because I used to talk back. You know what I'm saying? But like I said,
There's no
there's no bitch here. It's okay. But
But
it's all right.
it's just the professor.
Hey.
The professor hurt that soul.
Nah.
I need
It's
tissue.
different.
I need
It's
Stop.
different.
The grandma to the professor.
Hey, guess what? Guess what grandma at now?
He not making it no
Hey,
better.
guess who took grandma out the nursing home?
Where?
Me.
Oh,
So where grandma at?
And guess who built the thing for grandma?
Where she at?
Me.
Where she at?
She at the back of the hospital with my parents.
Probably telling you give more.
No. I'm her favorite grandson.
Well, yo, let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go. Because he just putting the battery in the back.
Oh no. What?
The producer.
Not because he got an idea what's going on. He
What's
grew up
going
around-
on?
No, he got an idea.
But
You know
why
when
did
you
you
grow
like
up.
he got an idea. What's good?
No, you know when you grow up around those, you hear this all the time. It brings back a lot of memories. Yeah.
Okay, so
Damn, we didn't even get to know how to fix the kids. How we fix these damn kids?
We can't because we toxic. You
On that note, we out this film.
we can't fix them. We can't.
We gotta give some advice. Stop doing stuff for your kids. That'll help, right? Teach them.
don't teach them bad words in Creole.
Hell
I
nah.
think it ain't gonna come back at you.
Yeah.
Okay, don't let your grandmother call you an F&B.
Yeah. No. She had to because I was a bad kid. I talk back.
Oh,
I used to
okay.
talk back a lot to adults.
Don't
I have a mouth. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't have your producer in the studio when you're talking about stupid stuff like this.
This is great entertainment. It's
You put the
entertainment.
battery in my bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet the next episode. I'm gonna be like,
Okay, I feel like I'm smoking.
And there's another one. Let's just finish it. Let's hit him with points, right?
Okay, let's hit him. Come on, give him some good stuff.
Just say
On
no.
entitlement. Okay.
Just say no to them.
No
And then
to
tell them
entitlement.
why.
Yes.
And then
ooh.
teach them how to get their money.
Come
teach
on.
them how to do certain things.
Come on.
All
So
right?
basically, teach him not to be a fucking bitch.
Yep. Teach them not to be a bitch. Teach them not to be dependent on people. I'm happy my parents taught me that.
Tell him-
Yes.
Because clearly no
Yes.
one does anything for me.
Oh,
Nothing.
Lord,
Yes.
have mercy.
All right.
Yes. Come
What
on,
else
give
we
him
got?
some good points.
Help them about to find gratitude.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you could, like me, I used to go soup kitchens just to see how it is.
To be humble.
Yep. I used to
Yes.
Just,
Yes.
what do you
I
call that?
agree.
Volunteer myself.
Yes.
Just to see the struggle. Now I know.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
I like it. What else? You ain't got nothing else?
What's up? We got plenty, but you know,
Come on,
but
give it
we
to
over
him.
the time.
No, I know, but we got to give him some. We can't leave him on that note. We got to give him some. We ain't got no camera. Oh, there we
Oh, and
go.
it says that help them practice giving back. you know.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
And that helps them to stop being so entitled.
Correct. And then I would
I
say,
agree.
dude, they don't
Yes.
have it. You know what I mean?
I agree. And don't teach them how to speak Creole or.
Well, you got to teach them how to cuss that way. It's a way to. It's a way of relief.
Lord.
It's
Don't
a relief.
teach me how to curse.
Because if your teacher cusses you out and you say something in crowd, you feel good inside. You know damn well she couldn't come back with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I know I did. I just got my 1,000 calorie laugh in.
Your lungs expanded.
I feel like I was smoking.
I'm hot.
But she's hot because she's cursing in Creole. Okay, he's okay. All right. So don't forget to follow us on. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Please help us reach 100,000 subscribers.
She can't even
on
say it with
every
love. Look.
platform.
Follow us on Patreon.
Patreon.com/Ratchet T Podcast. Follow.
Where your energy at? Come on, girl.
I'm done. I'm sorry. I laughed so hard. It was
I got a
crazy.
headache.
I got a headache. And don't forget to get your Ratchet T-shirts, your
merch.
mugs, your merch. We haven't advertised
Is it
that.
up and running
The
yet?
Shopify store is not up. I've been backed up with work, but I will get it up. I will get it up.
Look at the producer.
Hit me in
You're right,
the
you see it.
DM.
He's like, yo.
Hit me in the DM and I will get you a shirt, a mug, or whatever it is that you need. I will get it. We got hoodies. We got it
Everything.
all. So we got some white hoodies coming. We got some different color hoodies coming for the 2021 New Year. So
On that note.
on that note, I'm Menda Renee.
Go ahead.
I'm Wanda Lim.
Your boy Etienne.
And we will see you Sunday at 7 o'clock live right here, Facebook Live, Ratchet T.
We too close. We too close to each other. We too
I
close.
have to separate.
No, you gotta leave it because it's dynamic, bro. She be setting herself up. I don't take the bait. I don't want. I was like, nope.
Yeah, you should.
Nah.
Because I
Yin
take
yang.
the
We're
bait.
yin yang. Yin yang.
I take the bait.
Yin
I'll be
yang.
like,
If you're yin yang, you gotta do.
Come on. Once you spin it.
Give him the
Back
mix.
in the club.
Show them how you used to get down back in the day.
what? I never was a dancer.
Oh, you there? Oh, you.
I was one of those that hold up the wall.
Oh,
Ah.
here you go.
Okay.
Spin it.
I still hold up the wall.
But they still come to you.
All I gotta do is stand up.
Hey.
Right. That all you, Johnny?
Yeah. Who else?
Bye.